Get rich.
Or DIXON.
If you can't stand the heat.
Go in the house.
2 wrongs.
Always one right.
If it ain't one thing.
It's always another.
An apple a day.
Fuck. I forgot that one.
Jimmy crack corn.
Nah, I don't know that one either.
I'll show you better.
Then I can tell you.
All I gotta do is stay black.
And I won't crack.
One monkey don't.
You said what?
One monkey don't.
Nah, I don't know that one either.
Trying to make $1.
Nah, I don't know that one either.
Don't start nothing.
If you can't finish.
The life and loss of JAMARIYAE DIXON, a tragedy that demands change. On May 20th, 2025, during what should have been a weekend of celebration and remembrance, gunfire pierced the calm of a Memorial Day evening in Charlotte, North Carolina. In a matter of seconds, lives were forever altered. Among the victims of that senseless violence was 16-year-old JAMARIYAE DIXON, a young man full of promise, laughter, and a future that was never given a chance to bloom. JAMARIYAE was more than just a name. He was a brother, a son, a friend, and a light in the lives of many. At just 16 years old, he had already lived through enough to understand struggle, but he also knew how to love deeply and dream loudly. He was passionate about music, sneakers, and being there for his family. He had a protective heart, especially for his younger siblings, and a loyalty that ran deep for those he considered friends. He was one of those teens with a quiet strength, someone who didn't need to be the loudest in the room to be noticed. His teacher said he had potential, his mother said he had purpose, and his friends say he had their backs no matter what. JAMARIYAE DIXON came from a strong and loving home. He wasn't just raised, he was poured into. With both of his parents actively involved in his life, he had the kind of foundation many young men dream of. His parents weren't just caregivers, they were his support system, his cheerleaders, his safe place. And his siblings, they were his everything. JAMARIYAE loved them beyond measure. That love was loud, unshakable, and obvious to anyone who was close to them. They laughed together, they ate out together, they took trips and made memories that now hold deeper meaning than anyone could have imagined. He was the kind of young man people didn't play about because they knew what kind of treasure he truly was. He was deeply loved, deeply protected, and deeply rooted. JAMARIYAE wasn't just a good kid, he was gifted. On the football field, he was a force to be reckoned with. Fast, strong, and fearless. Coaches saw greatness in him, teammates respected him, and fans cheered just a little louder when he had the ball. He excelled in more than just football. He was a natural athlete, someone who could dominate in almost any sport. But his talents didn't stop at physical strength. JAMARIYAE was wise beyond his years. He understood things that many adults still struggle to grasp. Loyalty, resilience, responsibility. He had goals, he had plans, he had potential that was just starting to bloom. He was the kind of teen who left people thinking, he's going places. But no one imagined that his journey would be cut so short. It was supposed to be a night to relax and unwind, part of the long Memorial Day weekend. But instead of peace, chaos erupted.
Tonight, and what we now know was a triple shooting in a North Charlotte neighborhood from last week. Police now saying one of those shot has died. 16-year-old JAMARIYAE DIXON was among those shot outside of a home on Stroud Park Court. This was Friday afternoon. It's just minutes away from Canton North End. DIXON and 2 others were taken to area hospitals, but DIXON died days later. There's no update on the condition of the other 2 or their ages. Police did arrest a man following that shooting. This is 20-year-old Marion McKnight. He's since been charged with 1 count of murder. McKnight remains in jail tonight.
A triple shooting broke out in Charlotte, the details still blurred by the shock and pain that followed. JAMARIYAE was caught in the crossfire. Whether targeted or simply in the wrong place at the wrong time, it didn't matter. What mattered was that he was shot and critically injured. He fought for his life for days. Surrounded by machines, prayers, and broken hearts, JAMARIYAE didn't get the miracle his loved ones so desperately hoped for. He passed away, leaving behind a silence that is still deafening. Before I end this captivating and emotional story, please take a moment to like, share, and hit that bell for post notifications so you never miss another story like this one. I'd also love to hear your thoughts. What would you have done differently? How did this story touch your heart? Drop your comments below. In the heart of the violence was 16-year-old JAMARIYAE DIXON, a beloved son, brother, athlete, and friend, and Nazir Hill, his close companion who would survive the shooting, but not without a life-altering cost. That weekend, they were together again, probably thinking it was just another night out. But it became a night that would divide their lives into before and after. JAMARIYAE was critically wounded, and despite holding on for days, he eventually passed away from his injuries. Nazir too was shot, his injuries so severe he was rushed to the ICU in critical condition. Doctors worked around the clock to save him. He survived, but he was left paralyzed.
A man has now been charged with the murder and the death of a 16-year-old boy. The boy died days after a triple shooting in North Charlotte. It happened Friday night on Stroud Court. Police say JAMARIYAE DIXON died at the hospital yesterday. Marion McKnight is charged with murder and 3 counts of attempted first-degree murder. He is being held.
What happened to JAMARIYAE wasn't inevitable. It was preventable. We live in a world where too many teenagers are taken by gun violence, where community resources are stretched thin, and where trauma too often goes unhealed. This wasn't just a tragic coincidence, it was the result of deeply rooted issues. The easy access to guns, the lack of conflict resolution programs, the absence of safe spaces for youth, and a society that too often turns its back on its most vulnerable until it's too late. JAMARIYAE should have been preparing for his junior year of high school. He should have been looking forward to prom, college visits, first jobs, and maybe even falling in love for the first time. Instead, his family was forced to pick out a casket. Marion McKnight has been charged with murder in connection to the death of 16-year-old JAMARIYAE DIXON 1. He is also charged with 3 counts of attempted first-degree murder 2. McKnight is being held on no bond for the murder charge and has a $1 million bond for the attempted first-degree murder. We as a society have become far too comfortable with burying our youth. It's about how we prioritize silence over solutions. If we truly want to honor JAMARIYAE DIXON's life, we have to demand more from our leaders, our communities, and ourselves. We need more youth programs, mentors, mental health resources, and real conversations about gun violence. We need laws that protect, not punish, the next generation. And we need to stop glorifying the streets and start investing in our kids. JAMARIYAE DIXON may be gone, but he is not forgotten. His story will be told as both a warning and a call to action. His life, though cut short, was meaningful. He taught people how to love harder, how to protect each other, and how to speak up when something's not right. Before I wrap up this captivating story, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell for post notifications so you never miss an update. And please share this video to help spread awareness. Thank you for the support. In his honor, his family and friends are pushing for change. They refuse to let his memory fade into statistics. Candlelight vigils have been held. His face is on t-shirts. His name is being said in city council meetings. And those who loved him are fighting to ensure that no other family has to feel the pain they now live with. He was only 16. He deserved more time. He deserved protection. He deserved a future.
Okay.
Get rich.
Or Doctron.
If you can't stand the heat.
Go in the house.
2 wrongs.
Always one right.
If it ain't one thing.
It's always another.
An apple a day.
Fuck. I forgot that one.
Jimmy crack corn.
Nah, I don't know that one either.
I'll show you better.
Then I can tell you.
All I gotta do is stay black.
And I won't crack.
One monkey don't.
You said what?
One monkey don't.
Nah, I don't know that one either.
Trying to make $1.
Nah, I don't know that one either.
Don't start nothing.
If you can't finish.